Alright, so I don't know if this is gonna work because I'm using my phone. But it's pretty straightforward. It's a D6, which is a bar straight across the second fret. So like all the strings. A regular D would be these three. So by adding this fret, the second fret, first string, that's the sixth note in the chord, and the movement in that is up to the ninth in the chord, which is the fifth fret on that string. So I go, and that's part of the thing. So it would be the first chord would be. That's the 6, so 6, 6, 9, so 6, so 6, 9. So that's D is the first one. D6. The next chord is A major. That's kind of hard to see because it's all clumped up there, but it's the first or the second fret on the sixth. The fourth string, the closest string to you, the second fret, and then the first fret on the third string. That's the second one away. That's usually the only wound string. So this guy and then this guy. That's an A, and the movement in that one moves this, so that's the second string. It's open originally, and then you use your third finger to fret the second fret there. Open, second, open, second. And that's F sharp. Actually, that one, it ends on an open, so that's an A major, and then you move up the E, which would be the fifth in the chord, up to an F sharp. The next one is a, what is that? F sharp minor. That was probably going to be the hardest one for you to grab, and you kind of have to prepare for it while you're playing the A major, because it's going to be this, which is again hard to see, I know, but it's the second fret, fourth string, with your middle finger, the first fret, third string with your first finger, and then the second fret, second string with your third finger. Alright, and then the thing that makes it tricky is that you have to get your pinky down here to this, to the fourth fret, first string. Fuck, there you go. So it's kind of a weird shape, and the trick to doing that is you're going to want to come from the top. So I'm attacking down on the neck from up here, and that's really how, because you can contort your finger to bend over there, but you're going to fuck up the other fretting. So what you want to do is come from the top, and you see it's a lot easier to get your pinky down there. And when I say you have to prepare for that during the A major, it's because that one, you have that shape already, And you could play that shape sideways, like just holding your hand sideways on the neck, but you should start that shape also coming from the top. That way you can move to the F sharp minor pretty quickly. So the F sharp minor doesn't, there's no movement in the chord, so it just holds that shape, luckily, so you don't have to move once you get it. And then so the motion between that one and the one before it is the A major moving to the F sharp minor. So see what I mean? You have to like start. You want to play the A major from the top, even though you don't have to, because it's going to set you up a lot cleaner for the F sharp minor. And then the last chord is an A7, and then you add some fluvens on the top of it. So an A7, luckily, is only one. It's only one fretting. Fuck, it's hard to do. So it's the first fret, third string with your first finger. That's an A7, and that's the last chord. That one is a. So what I'm doing on that one is da 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 da, and that da da bit is the second fret, fourth string with my middle finger there. Da 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 da, and then the da 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 is way down here. So I continue to hold this. Ba 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 ba, wait, ba 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 ba. Boo ba boo ba boo, boo ba boo ba, boo ba boo ba boo. Oh, I fucked that up, sorry. Boo ba boo ba, ba ba boo ba boo. So. Da 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 da. So da 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 ba 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 ba. And if you wanted to just like work out the chords like without the movements, it would be a pretty solid idea. So D6, and then A major, and then F sharp minor, and then A7, and then the strumming on it isn't too bad. So it's the weird bit, and like if you're not being a strumming player, you're always gonna want to move your hands. So it's like I'm jerking it. It's going all the time. And what you want to do is pull it away from the strings, but keep it moving. That's how you keep rhythm. So I'm constantly moving. So it's always going, but what I'm doing is raising it off of the strings, like if you were I guess a record. If you were to pull the needle off, the record's still spinning or whatever. That's a bad analogy. Fuck off. So keep moving your hand, but the strum pattern is. What I said earlier when I said you could fake it is it's not going to be the end of the world if you fucking did all the strums and just and work that up later. Almost nobody would notice, and you could definitely fake that and then make that better. But the whole bit would be like again is D6, A major, F sharp minor, and then A7. And this is a concert ukulele, but the strings are a high G, the C below the G. So it's G, C, E, and A. G, C, E, A. And I think tenor and soprano and concert ukuleles. Concert can be this tuning or a different tuning, but both tenor and soprano ukuleles are this tuning. So like if you went out and got a tiny cheap ukulele, chances are it's gonna have this tuning. G, C, E, A. And if it didn't, you could fucking change it. So the whole bit together would say, like, once you got it going, you could, so just with the chords without the movement, it'd be, I didn't mean to put that. You could do it without the pinky first. So D6, D6, A, F sharp minor, once you add the movements or whatever, that's when like the whole, and that's where I was saying like you're gonna need some left hand conditioning. But like once you get those chords or whatever, that's gonna be a big step. So it'll be and there's another bit, like a little breakdown thing, I think, but I didn't listen to it that long. So if you got that part, I will teach you that other bit. Don't forget to fuck yourself.